while I'm out here on the road, one of the things I'm thinking about is getting a flat tire. Actually, I don't want to think about getting one. I want to think about preventing one. But the problem is when you're out here, you've got to fend for yourself. There's nobody else around. I'm by myself. So what do I do when I have a flat tire? Why me? Welcome to TriRiot, the web show that explores the mysteries of why ordinary people push themselves to extraordinary limits. I'm LG, the host of the show, and today I'm going to host the show from my bike route on Old Maple Hill Road here in Pender County, North Carolina. I wonder where this road goes. I've been riding out here because I'm getting ready for the White Lake Half and Sprint. That's right, this weekend on the 12th and 13th of September. I will be competing on Saturday the White Lake half iron distance, and on Sunday the White Lake Sprint. Last week I was riding my bike around Pender County with Terry Smith. Terry's an interesting individual. He competed at the World Championships in Kona a couple of years ago, and he had some really interesting stories to tell me about it. Here they are. First question I want to ask you is, how did you get into triathlon?
Interesting. I was at the YMCA walking down the hall, and they had a storyboard right there, the Tri Club, and I saw a fella by the name of Skip Fry, who is a good friend of mine. Him and I had done some good work for a local a non-profit group and everything that was in a little trouble, and kind of helped them get back. And then I knew Skip and respected him. I said, wow, if he does that, I said, that's got to be something, it's worth doing and everything. And I always ran a little bit and thought I could swim, and joined the Tri Club, and then just met some great people, and
Well, yeah, I know Skip. I remember racing with him a few times.
Yeah,
great.
Real great guy. Yeah,
what, in 30 seconds, what's your favorite race story? What's your best race story?
Best race story? Gosh. I guess it really has to be, Kona, and going there and just being around the people, and just, seeing some of the greatest athletes in the world, and some of the people, and the support that you get, and really finishing Kona real quick, coming in. There's so many people. Of course, it's 11 o'clock at night, when I'm finishing and everything, but there's as many people when the first place comes in, and they're just cheering you on, and then you hear that voice, Terry Smith, you are an Iron Man. The best thing in Kona was, of course, coming across the finish line. The next funniest thing, which is something I'll never forget, is I'm at the banquet dinner, the awards dinner and everything like there. And everybody's finishing, and they're giving out the awards. Well, in Kona, they have this thing, it's a GAF award. And they gave an award for the T1 and T2, and that's for the people who were the longest time in transition. So they, call out, well, this guy in T1 and everything, he was there for 10, 15 minutes, blah, 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 and talking about him. But this second guy goes, man, I don't know what the heck he could have been doing in T2. He must have been having lunch or something. He says, he was in there for like about, 30 minutes and everything. So he goes, this year for 2013, a T2 award goes to Terry Smith from Wilmington, North Carolina. This guy mentions my name at the award banquet, and I'm going, even though it's a GAF, this is the greatest thing in the world, They just mentioned the world champions, and now they're mentioning my name. It was hilarious.
What were you doing for 30 minutes?
Dying, because I just got off the bike, and that bike course was just so hot, and the winds were so hard and everything. And literally, there was a guy next to me, and he couldn't have been but 40 years old or something younger, and I saw some doctors coming, and they came and took him off, and I'm thinking, well, my God, I can't be that bad, and everything. But yeah, it really was. That bike course was, once I got off the bike, it was just unbelievable.
Well, that's all for this episode of TriRiot. Join me next time. Until then, stay to the right, pass on the left, and keep on smiling. For TriRiot, I'm LG.